Gamers have become one of the biggest targets for cybercriminals in 2026. And the tricks being used against them have gotten clever enough to fool even experienced players. The old days of obvious phishing emails are over. The new attacks use fake game cheats, modified Discord links, AI-generated voice scams, and counterfeit storefronts that look identical to the real thing. You are about to walk through exactly how these attacks work and how to spot them before your accounts get drained. If you spend any time in online games, you should know that the criminal economy around gaming has grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry. Stolen accounts are sold openly on underground forums. Rare in-game items are flipped for real money. Credit card details linked to gaming accounts are bought and resold in bulk. The people running these operations are not bored teenagers in basements. They are organized groups with developers, designers, and customer service teams that mirror real companies. Here is the most common trick in 2026, and almost every gamer has run into it at least once. Fake cheat tools. A player wants an edge in a competitive game. They search online for a cheat or hack and find dozens of sites offering free downloads. The downloads work for a few minutes, sometimes long enough to actually deliver the promised cheat. But they also install background malware that steals login credentials, browser cookies, and saved payment information. By the time the player realizes something is wrong, multiple accounts have already been compromised. You should understand why this trick works so well. Players who download cheats are already operating outside the rules. They are unlikely to report the theft, because reporting would admit they were cheating in the first place. The criminals know this. They specifically target communities where the social cost of admitting victimhood is high, because those communities provide a steady stream of victims who suffer in silence and do not warn others. Stay with this, because the second major trick in 2026 has been catching even careful players. Fake Discord links. A gamer joins what looks like a normal community server, often invited by someone they know or trust. The server appears legitimate. Within a few minutes, a bot or a fake moderator sends a message claiming the user needs to verify their account by clicking a link. The link leads to a page that looks identical to the real Discord login screen. The user types in their credentials, and within seconds, their entire account has been hijacked. Now picture what happens once an account is taken over. The criminals immediately use it to spread the same scam to all of the original user's friends. The new messages look more legitimate because they come from a familiar name. The cycle accelerates. Within a few hours, dozens of accounts in the same friend network can fall to the same scam, and the cleanup takes weeks because each victim has to manually recover their account, contact their friends, and warn them not to trust messages from the compromised contacts. Here is the third trick worth knowing about. AI-generated voice scams. The technology for cloning voices from short audio samples has advanced rapidly over the past 2 years. Criminals now scrape voice clips from streamers, content creators, and even casual gamers who have voice chat clips available online. They use those clips to generate fake audio that sounds nearly identical to the real person. The fake voice then calls or messages friends asking for help, money, or account access in moments of supposed emergency. You should know how convincing these scams have become. Family members and close friends have been fooled, because the voice on the other end matches every speech pattern, accent, and verbal tick of the real person. The only reliable defense is a simple verification habit. Agree on a secret word with your closest contacts that you use only in real emergencies. If someone calls or messages claiming to be you, the verification word is the test. No voice clone, no matter how advanced, knows the word you never put online. Stay with this, because the fourth trick targets your wallet directly. Counterfeit gaming storefronts. Criminals build entire fake versions of legitimate platforms, complete with logos, layouts, and product listings that look identical to the originals. They drive traffic to these fake sites through search ads, social media posts, and links shared in gaming communities. A user thinks they are buying a game key on an official site, enters their payment information, and either gets nothing in return, or receives a stolen key that triggers a fraud investigation against them later. Now consider how to spot a fake store. The most reliable check is the URL. Real storefronts use specific official domains. Fake ones use slight variations that include extra letters, hyphens, or domain endings that look almost right. Always type the real address directly into your browser rather than clicking links from social media, emails, or chat messages. The small habit of avoiding click links is one of the strongest defenses any gamer can build, and it costs nothing to maintain. Here is something else worth knowing about 2026. Account recovery scams have become a major problem on every major platform. A player loses access to their account, panics, and searches for help online. They find accounts on social media claiming to be official support agents. The fake agents offer to help recover the account in exchange for payment information or verification codes. The real result is that the original problem gets worse, and the victim hands over the last details the criminals needed to clean out their other accounts. You should always remember that real support never asks for passwords, payment information, or two-factor codes through social media or chat platforms. Real support uses verified channels that you reach through the actual website of the service in question. If anyone offering help asks for sensitive information, the answer is no, regardless of how official their profile looks. This single rule eliminates most account recovery scams before they have a chance to work. Stay with this part, because two-factor authentication is your strongest defense and many gamers still skip it. Adding a second login step to your accounts blocks the vast majority of attacks even when your password gets stolen. Use an authenticator app rather than text message codes. Authenticator apps are harder for criminals to bypass because they do not rely on phone carriers, which can be tricked into transferring your number to an attacker. The setup takes 10 minutes per account and pays back the time investment many times over. Now think about a few smaller habits that compound into real protection. Use a unique password for every gaming account. Use a password manager so you can actually remember those passwords. Never reuse credentials across multiple platforms. Check your account activity regularly for unfamiliar logins. Review the games and apps connected to your account every few months and remove anything you no longer use. None of these habits are dramatic, but together they make you a much harder target than the average gamer the criminals are looking for. Here's the closing thought on this topic. Cybercriminals do not need to break through perfect defenses. They need to find easy targets. Most attacks succeed because the victim made one careless decision: clicking a suspicious link, reusing a password, trusting a voice that sounded familiar. The defenses that work in 2026 are almost all about building small habits that make you a slightly harder target than the next person in line. And slightly harder is usually enough to send the attacker looking elsewhere. You should take one specific action this week. Turn on Authenticator app two-factor authentication for your main gaming account. The setup is short. The protection is real. Once that is done, work your way through your other accounts one at a time. Within a month, you will have moved out of the easy target group entirely. And the attacks happening across the gaming world will mostly pass you by while finding the players who never built the same simple defenses. Hit subscribe so the next security lesson lands in your feed. And for full cybersecurity learning built specifically for kids, head over to DigiArmorX.ai.